and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, nice to have you. Today I'm going to be reviewing the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation and the new NARS Advanced Perfecting Powder. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, please keep on watching. So like I said, I am going to be reviewing the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation and the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. This is what the bottle looks like. Now I know I'm about 2,000 years late to reviewing this foundation, but better late than never, right? The NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation comes in 34 shades. It is $42 and it comes in 1.50 ounces. It's a liquid formula, offers full coverage, it offers a matte finish, it's a long wearing product, it's good for acne and blemishes and best for oily combination and normal skin. This is a full coverage, transfer proof, oxidation resistant foundation that lasts for up to 16 hours with a natural looking matte finish. This foundation is also shine, transfer and sweat proof. It's oil free and non-acnegenic. The highlighted ingredients are biohyaluronic acid, which helps hydrate skin and maintain its moisture balance, microalgae extract, which helps balance the appearance of excess sebum, and antioxidant complex, which supports skin so shades stay true all day. So under the ingredients, I don't see fragrance in here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this product contains fragrance. For now, I think that's all we need to know. This foundation has superior oil absorbing powders, which helps provide a lasting mattifying effect so the complexion stays looking fresh. We are also advised to use the Soft Matte Primer to prep skin for makeup before applying the foundation, but I don't have the Soft Matte Primer, which is why I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Although the suggested way to use the product is to apply with your fingers, I am going to be using a brush for one side of my face and a sponge for the other side. Now this is a squeeze tube, it doesn't come with a pump, so I'm going to squeeze a little onto the back of my hand. So this is what the product looks like. It's runny, as you can see, but not super runny. Before I go ahead to apply it, I forgot I had another shade. I have this sample card here which has New Caledonia as one of the shades that I could also wear. So I'm going to swatch this alongside Marquises. So this is a shade Marquises and New Caledonia. So over a year ago, I had tried to buy this foundation. So I got a sample card, the same sample card I'm swatching today. I had gotten one earlier on, and I tried the shade New Caledonia all over my face, but the shade dried down darker and did not really match me, which is why I decided to purchase Marquises to see if it will work for me. Marquises has somewhat of a red undertone, which I don't really like, but it's a much better shade than New Caledonia for me. The smell is not overwhelming. I don't know how to describe it. It smells sweet and at the same time it smells fresh. This dries down a little bit fast. I think I'm going to apply some to the area around my mouth. I didn't get enough foundation there, but I can feel it's a matte foundation. Remember, I have normal to dry skin, so the foundation is very matte. I can tell instantly. And it dried down fast, covered everything. I mean, I don't have a lot of blemishes. I do have some raised black spots, don't know if you can tell, and then hyperpigmentation around my mouth area. This foundation is not just straight up full. I think you need to build it up to get that full coverage. I think I really like the shade. It works really good for me, and this one I'm not seeing that much red undertone. Now, it didn't completely cover this area around my mouth, which is expected. In order to avoid that, I should have color corrected, but I want to see how the foundation would look on my skin first and also see if it's able to cover that. So now I'm going to use the sponge on this other side of my face. So just about the same amount. guys, I still got coverage with the sponge. About the same amount of coverage, which I'm liking, because looking at my mirror, it looks even. It doesn't look like the sponge took off product from the side of my face, which I used it. I don't know what you guys are saying, but the application on the side with the brush looks smoother to me than the application with the sponge. The foundation dries down very fast too, so you have to work really fast with it. But the matte feeling I'm getting, said it's soft matte, but it's comparable to a foundation that is matte, but not soft matte to me. It's comfortable, but I can still feel a little bit of that tightness on my skin with this product. The finish is really beautiful. I trust NARS with their foundations. It always comes out really flawless. I'm going to do a transfer test now. I'll just press this onto my face now. Look at that, nothing, just a minimal amount of product. Impressive. I have just very minimal amount of product here, so kudos to the brand. The claim that it's transfer resistant, spot on. Very true. To conceal my under eye, I'm going to be using the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Amande. For my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach. The NARS Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder comes in 8 shades, and this is the darkest shade. It's a pressed powder formula. It offers a matte finish, a natural finish. It is long wearing, best for oily skin, and good for acne and blemishes. It's a multi-purpose skin perfecting powder that blurs imperfection, smooths the look of skin, and sets makeup for up to 24 hours. The powder does have a smell too. Now it has set my face very beautifully, but I don't know why I feel it enhanced or made my texture very visible. It's probably a bit too matte for my skin type, which is why it's doing this. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and we'll probably do a wear test today as well, so keep on watching. So this is the final look I was able to achieve with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation and the Advanced Perfecting Powder. I really like the look. I think it's really beautiful. I know for sure the foundation is a keeper, gave me the coverage I needed. I like medium to full coverage. It also didn't look cakey. It didn't look patchy in any way. It just sat flawlessly on my skin. NARS claimed this is a soft matte foundation, but for me it feels just like a matte foundation because I still feel a little bit of tightness, but it's not a deal breaker because I really like the foundation. I mean, when they say soft matte, I think it's going to sit soft matte on other skin types, like those who have oily skin type. I don't think they're going to feel the matte aspect of it at all. But for us who have dry skin, especially those who have very, very dry skin, I don't know. If you have super dry skin and you like this product, can you leave a comment? Let me know your thoughts, your experience too about this product. The foundation looks and feels like a high quality product. I'm going to be using it more for my events, very important events like weddings, or you know, something I have to look really slayed for. They said it's very good at absorbing oils, so we're going to test that out. So I saw a comment under a video where someone said that the Danessa Myricks blowing balm powder was good at absorbing oils, but the NARS one, the one we tried out today, is even better. That triggered me a bit. I was like, are you serious? That made me very curious. So the time now is 3:24 p.m. So I'm going to go about my day for a few hours and come right back, and let's see how good this foundation is at holding back oils. Okay guys, I'm back and the time now is 8:15 p.m. So I've had the product on my face for about, say, a little bit over 5 hours. Some of the claims of the foundation are that it is transfer resistant, it's sweat proof, it's a soft matte foundation, it has oil absorbing ingredients, which is very true. For the first 3 hours I had the foundation on, it was flawless. No sweat, no oils, nothing. I had gone to the mall to pick up an order and come back and nothing. The foundation stayed put. Now up until around 7 p.m. when my daughter has been sick, so her condition worsened around 7, so we had to take her to urgent care. We were there for roughly 40 minutes, so I've had a little bit of activity going on for the period of time I have worn this foundation. So this is just the amount of oils. Let me zoom you guys in a bit already. Yeah, so this is just the amount of oils I have had. And I wore a mask too, but it didn't touch the sides of my nose. So it's not bad at all. Now in comparing this foundation to the Danessa Myricks Blowing Balm Powder, both products are very good at holding back oils. But in comparing them, for the amount of time I wore both products, I think the Danessa Myricks Blowing Balm Powder is a little bit better at holding back oils than this one, in my opinion guys, in my opinion. Now did it oxidize? Notice it didn't oxidize for me. It just dried down to match my skin color, which is why the brand says before you buy, make sure you test it and then let it dry down to see if it matches your skin or not. I do agree with all the claims here that the brand has stated. Like I said earlier, the only issue I have with the product is the fact that for my skin type, it's a little bit more matte than I would like. Even though it's not a deal breaker, I wish it was more comfortable on my skin. But this is just my advice. If you have dry skin like I do, I would advise that you go to the store, try on a sample, maybe wear it around the store, go about your day for an hour to see if you like it, or prepping your skin with a lot of hydrating or moisturizing products would help before applying the foundation. Now I'm going to try to apply the powder once more. So this is how I'm looking after applying the powder. My face looks as good as new because the powder helps take away some of that shine. Now the powder is a pressed powder. It's supposed to offer medium coverage, also lightweight, and there was just a little bit of fallout when I applied it from the compact case, and it doesn't have much of a smell. It has a smell, but it's not like a sweet smell. It's not an off-putting one either or overwhelming. I also wish there were more shades in this powder. This is the darkest shade. I mean, how about my very dark skinned sisters? I mean, would this work for them as well? And it's stated to be for oily skin, which is why when I applied it, I started seeing more texture. It also appeared like it was looking a bit patchy, probably because I have dry skin, but it set my face really nicely and seems to work very well with the foundation. I'm going to try it with other products on its own to see if it's going to keep doing that. That's enhancing or highlighting my texture. Now, if you have used the foundation and the powder, I'd like to hear your thoughts on both products. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. So this is where I end my review for today. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. Until my next video, have a blessed night and stay safe.